प्रश्न संख्या 241 सोगत राय जी। मेरा आग्रह सदन चले, सदन न चलने से मेरा मन दुखी होता है। आप अगर सदन चाहे तो सदन की कार्रवाई आज 12 बजे तक के लिए स्थगित की जाती है।
Against my name at serial number 1J in the revised list of business for today.
श्री कैलाश चौधरी।
माननीय सभापति जी, आपकी अनुमति से मैं आज की राज्यसभा की संशोधित कार्यसूची में मैं मेरे नाम के सम्मुख मद संख्या 1K पर उल्लिखित पत्र सभा पटल पर प्रस्तुत करता हूं।
श्री देवू सिंह चौहान।
Honorable Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House the papers mentions against my name at serial number 1L of today's revised list of business.
While I am requesting the leader of the House to ensure that when issue arises for laying papers on the table of the House or attending parliamentary proceedings, the presence of those concerned must be invariably secured, and if there is any variation, change be indicated.
Get that, and we'll make sure it is followed.
Srimati Dasna Vikram Jardos.
Sir, with your permission, I rise to lay on the table of the House papers mentioned against my name as serial number 9 of the Ministry of Textile as per the today's revised list of business.
Well,
sorry.
Well, let me tell you, honorable members, whenever I sought briefing from a minister and got input from the honorable members, Dasna ji has always been absolutely very well involved. I know, sir, you are taking. No, sir. Sir, I remember an anecdote when a judge got tired of the long-winded submissions of a lawyer. He told the lawyer, "Can't you argue in brief?" The lawyer went out. Came in.
Sir, we have apologized. I also expressed
I know.
She also said sorry. Sir, but sadly, they don't have a big heart. What can we do about it?
I'll tell the sir, as a matter of fact, no. Where is that humor? Where is that wit? Where is that sarcasm which we don't share?
You are directing us. You are not being briefed by them or by anyone.
Sir, ताकत, डायरेक्ट साहब, ताकत अपने लफ्जों में डालो, आवाज में नहीं, क्योंकि फसल बारिश से उगती है, बाढ़ से नहीं। तो सर देख, I'll translate for you. Message from Lok Sabha.
कह रहे हैं हमको हंस रहे नहीं, ये नहीं कह रहे, लेकिन जब ड्रॉट होता है तो हंसने का सवाल ही नहीं आता।
क्या होता है सर?
जब सूखा पड़ता है तो हंसता कौन है? तो अब पूरा हाउस में सूखा पड़ा है और कोई बात नहीं करने का है, तो ये होता है।
ये
सर, सूखा पड़े या बाढ़ आए, वो तो विधाता के हाथ में, हमारे हाथ में नहीं है। लेकिन जब हमारे हाथ में कुछ चीजें होती हैं, कम से कम उसमें तो हम सूखा ना पड़ने दें। देखिए, उसमें तो बारिश आए।
मैं माननीय सदस्यगण, ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं कोई शायर हूं, पर इतना मत बोलो कि लोग चुप होने का इंतजार करें। इतना बोलकर चुप हो कि लोग दोबारा बोलने का इंतजार करें। मैसेज फ्रॉम द लोकसभा सेक्रेटरी जनरल।
Sir, with your kind permission, I rise to report that the Lok Sabha at its sitting held on the 23rd March 2023 passed the Appropriation Bill 2023. The Speaker has certified that this bill is a money bill within the meaning of Article 110 of the Constitution of India. I lay a copy of the bill on the table.
Reports of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce, Dr. Abhishek Manu Singhvi. Shri Dhananjay Bhimrao Mahadik.
Respected Chairman, sir, with your kind permission, I rise to present the 176th, 177th, 178th, 179th and 180th reports in English and Hindi of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Commerce mentioned against my name in the list of business. Thank you.
Reports of the Department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Transport, Tourism and Culture. जुगल सिंह लोखंडवाला जी।
धन्यवाद माननीय महोदय। मैं विषय संबंधित परिवहन, पर्यटन और सांस्कृतिक संबंधित संसदीय स्थायी समिति के निम्नलिखित प्रतिवेदन हिंदी अंग्रेजी में प्रस्तुत करता हूं। विदेश बाजारों में भारतीय पर्यटन का संवर्धन, विदेश पर्यटक कार्यालय और भारतीय दूतावासों की भूमिका विषय के संबंध में समिति के 313वें प्रतिवेदन, अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सिफारिश सहकार द्वारा की गई कार्यवाही संबंधित 340वां प्रतिवेदन, सागरमाला परियोजना के 319वां प्रतिवेदन, कार्यवाही संबंधित 345वां प्रतिवेदन, रेल सुरक्षा आयोग 313वां प्रतिवेदन संबंधित 346वां प्रतिवेदन, भारत पर्यटन के विकास के लिए 326वां प्रतिवेदन और 347वां प्रतिवेदन सभा पटल पे मैं रखता हूं। धन्यवाद।
स्टेटमेंट्स of the Committee on Public Undertakings, Dr. Anil Jain.
धन्यवाद महोदय। मैं आज आपकी अनुमति से मेरे आज की कार्यसूची में मेरे नाम के सम्मुख यथा सूचीबद्ध सरकारी उपक्रमों संबंधी समिति की गई कार्रवाई विवरणों के हिंदी और अंग्रेजी संस्करण सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
Reports of the Department related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution, श्री बाबू राम निषाद।
महोदय जी, मैं आज की कार्यसूची में मेरे नाम के समक्ष यथा सूचीबद्ध उपभोक्ता मामले, खाद्य और सार्वजनिक वितरण संबंधी स्थायी समिति के 26वें प्रतिवेदन हिंदी और अंग्रेजी संस्करण की प्रति सभा पटल पर रखता हूं। धन्यवाद।
रिपोर्ट्स ऑफ द कमिटी ऑन द वेलफेयर of scheduled caste and scheduled tribes, श्री कामाख्या प्रसाद तासा।
सर महोदय मैं आज की कार्यसूची में अपने नाम के समक्ष सूचीबद्ध अनुसूचित जाति तथा अनुसूचित जनजातियों की कल्याण संबंधी समिति 2022-2023 की 22वां, 23वां और 24वां प्रतिवेदनों एक प्रति हिंदी और अंग्रेजी संस्करण सभा पटल पर रखता हूं।
स्टेटमेंट बाय मिनिस्टर श्री विश्वेश्वर टुडू।
सर, with your permission, I rise to make a statement regarding the status of implementation of the recommendation contained in the 12th report of the department-related Parliamentary Standing Committee on Water Resources, 17th Lok Sabha, on flood management in the country, including international water treaties in the field of water resource management, with particular reference to treaty arrangement entered into with the China, Pakistan and Bhutan pertaining to Ministry of Jal Shakti, both in Hindi and English, on the table of the House. Sir, I lay the statement. Thank you.
Statement regarding government business, Shri V. Muralidharan.
With your permission, sir, I rise to announce that government business for the remaining part of the 259th session of Rajya Sabha will consist of 1. Consideration of any item of government business carried over from today's order paper. which contains further discussion on the working of the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, discussion on the working of the Ministry of Textiles, discussion on the working of the Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairy, discussion on the working of the Ministry of Rural Development, discussion on the working of the Ministry of Cooperation, and discussion on the working of the Ministry of Railways. Item number 2, discussion on the working of the Ministry of New and Renewable Energy. 3, general discussion on the budget of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir for 23-24. 4, consideration and return of the appropriation bills relating to following demands as passed by Lok Sabha. 1, demand for grants for the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir for the financial year 23-24 from 1st April 23 to 31st March 24. And supplementary demands for grants for the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir for the financial year 22-23 from 1st April 2022 to 31st March 2023. 5, consideration and return of the appropriation bill relating to second and final batch of supplementary demands for grants for 22-23 as passed by Lok Sabha. 6, consideration and return of the appropriation bill 2023 as passed by Lok Sabha. 7, consideration and return of the finance bill 2023 after it is passed by Lok Sabha. 8, consideration passing of the following bills as passed by Lok Sabha. 1, Constitutional Scheduled Tribes Order 3rd Amendment Bill 2022 and Constitutional Scheduled Tribes Order 5th Amendment Bill 2022. 9, consideration passing of the following bill after they are passed by Lok Sabha. 1, the Repealing and Amending Bill 2022. 2nd, the Competition Amendment Bill 2022. And 3, the Biological Diversity Amendment Bill 2022.
Honorable members, I have received 14 notices under Rule 267 for suspension of rules. Shri Kumar Ketkar and Shri Syed Nasir Hussain to discuss the need to constitute JPC to investigate charges of corporate fraud, political corruption, stock market manipulation and financial management against Adani Group. Shri Pramod Tiwari to discuss government's failure to constitute JPC to investigate charges of corporate fraud, political corruption, stock market manipulation, financial mismanagement and allegations made by Hindenburg report against Adani Group. Shrimati Ranjit Ranjan and Shrimati J.B. Mather Isam, they seek to discuss government's role in promoting business interests of Adani Group, including through inaction on serious charges of corporate fraud, political corruption, stock market manipulation and financial mismanagement, illegal coal mine allocation, amending rules and regulations to allow bidding of 6 airports. Shri K.C. Venugopal to discuss the silence of the government on the serious charges including fraud, stock market manipulation and corruption laid against the Adani Group, further promoting business interests of the Adani Group through negotiation with foreign countries from big budget projects and more. Dr. Ami Yaznik to discuss government's failure in constituting JPC to investigate serious charges of corporate fraud, political corruption, stock market manipulation, financial mismanagement against Adani Group and government's questionable role in promoting business. Similar notice has been given by Shri Neeraj Dangi also. Shri Abdul Wahab to discuss the issue of Adani Group corruption, stock market manipulation and financial mismanagement. Shri Sanjay Singh to discuss the allotment of coal mines to Adani Group in violation to Supreme Court orders and rules of Government of India, which has resulted in loss of lakhs of crores of rupees to the revenue and fraud committed through shell companies opened in Mauritius. Shri Raghav Chadha to discuss the withdrawal of red corner notice issued by Interpol in the name of fugitive economic offender Mehul Choksi, who is involved in a fraud of rupees 13,500 crores on account of Indian government's failure to put a strong case before Interpol and inability of government in extraditing Mehul Choksi. Siri, you already have been you occupied enough space in social media. This may be a day of silence for you. Sri Ilham Ram Karim demand to suspend Rule 23, 24, 38 to discuss the allegations leveled by Hindenburg's research against Adani Group and the need to constitute JPC to investigate the same. Sri Binoy Viswam to discuss Adani-related scam and the necessity to entrust a JPC to make a probe in order to alleviate the clouds that have loomed over the politics and economics of the country. Sri Santosh Kumar P. to discuss failure of government to constitute JPC to probe into allegations of stock market manipulation and accounting fraud against Adani Group as revealed by Hindenburg research report. Honorable members, I had indicated on the last occasion also there has been part compliance of Rule 267. I can assure you, as and when there will be a notice fully compliant with the requirement of Rule 267, it will for sure receive my earnest consideration and a deliberated response. In this situation, I am helpless and cannot accede to the request. Sri The House is in disorder. The House is in disorder from both sides.